Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Friday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Good to see you. So, today I was listening to Ray Daly. If you don't know what Ray Daly is, Ray Higdon has an exclusive group on Facebook called Rank Makers, and it's a subscription. And in there, he goes live every day, and he gives you an action step, and he gives you a training every day. And once in a while, he'll have one of his certified coaches do the Ray Daily, right? And today, I had to give you a little bit of a background for those of you who may not know who that is. So today, one of the coaches, Coach Jenny Potter, like she is the most amazing. Okay, I'm maybe biased, but she's amazing. She was doing a segment on worrying, and I found that so intriguing, so interesting that I had to talk about it. So all credits go to Coach Jenny Potter. Now she's got a book out, just wrote a book out, and it's called Self Sabotage No More. Okay, and by Jenny Potter. So if this is a book for like if you have some hidden emotions and you have some mental blocks and you have anxiety and things of that sort, this is the book. This is the book that'll give you some guidance as to how to deal with that and get rid of your and I'm so looking forward to finishing this book. I just got it a few days ago, and a couple of pages left. So today, what she was talking about, oh, you can get this, I think, at Amazon. I got it from Amazon, but I think you can get it from selfsabotagenomore.com. So she was talking about worrying and how you can use worrying to actually change your business. Interesting, huh? And even though worrying is among the crappy of the group, like the toxic, and it's bad, and it's worrying, it's just anxiousness and all that stuff. But we are told over and over again not to worry about things. I mean, there's a song out there, don't worry, be happy. There's references made in the Bible about it. Don't be anxious for tomorrow. Don't worry about things. So there's references made everywhere about worrying. But how can you use worry to your advantage, right? And I love how she put it together, and it made so much sense, right? So worrying is another form of visualization. Think about it. If you're worrying about something, you're visualizing about something going wrong, something bad happening, or something just not going your way. That's what you're worrying about. You're visualizing something going not the right way, right? Now, if that's the case, if you're really using worrying as a form of visualization just to kind of rake your head, why wouldn't you be able to spend that? And that was the thought with Coach Jenny today. Why can't you spend that? Why can't you, if at the same time, when not at the same time, but if visualization and worrying, right? And worrying is another form of visualization, and that's a negative way of thinking, then positive way of thinking is also a form of visualization. So what she was referring to is that the moment the moment you have these, excuse me, the moment you have these thoughts of anxiousness and worry, and these bad thoughts are coming to your head, immediately think of the opposite, right? Think of the opposite immediately, and your mind would start to shift. You've got to be able to tell the difference between a positive thought, obviously, and a negative thought, a worrying thought and not a worrying thought, right? You got to be able to tell the difference, and then you got to be able to shift it. See, the moment you recognize that is coming on, right? The moment you feel like, oh, I'm starting to worry, I'm starting to get anxious, right? I'm starting to feel weird about this. I feel like something bad's gonna happen, right? The moment you feel that, that's the first step. We've talked about this before, where you gotta recognize things, right? The moment you recognize it coming on, that's the moment you can switch. And if you practice and you practice, and I'm doing that, I'm practicing, man. Every chance I get, I practice. Every chance something comes to my head that it's a negative thought and it's anxiety based, and I'm telling you, every time I try to catch myself, and every time I'm practicing this, I switch. I do my best to switch. And you know what it is? In the beginning, your mind doesn't want to switch. And what she was talking about is that your mind doesn't know the difference between a positive and a negative thought. It doesn't know it doesn't know the difference. But because you've done that so long, the anxiety, the worry, the negative thoughts, oh my God, something bad is going to happen. I'm getting worried. I'm getting scared, right? Because you've done that so long, it's a muscle that you've practiced. Oh my goodness. It's one that you've practiced over and over again. And for you to, and myself, I even to switch, it's going to take a little bit of time. So it's not going to be like, oh yeah, I switched and it's amazing. I don't think it's going to be that easy, right? It's going to take a few times. And the good thing is, I've talked about this before, is we get plenty of chances to practice. Because we get plenty of thoughts of worry and negative, and oh my goodness, how I'm going to pay this bill. Oh my goodness, what's going to go? Are the gifts are going to get there on time for Christmas? And all these thoughts, right? We get plenty of times to practice spinning the negative thought into a positive, right? And you can use worrying to your advantage. How? In that, if worrying is a form of visualization, you're already visualizing. You're just visualizing negatively, worrying. All you got to do is spin it to positive. So you're already visualizing, except you're visualizing negative. All you got to do is flip it. Now, it takes a little bit of time and practice to be able to flip that and be able to flip that quick and not even have those thoughts anymore, right? And like I've told you before, I'm a work in progress. I'm putting that into test. That is for sure. And I encourage you to do the same. I encourage you that, like I said, every day you get a chance to put this into practice, because every day, I'd argue that every day there's a negative thought, a worry, an anxious feeling is going to hit you every day. So you have a chance to put this into practice almost every day. Why not? And I like I said, I'd recommend that you do. I I love how you can take something negative and spin it to something so positive. Isn't that amazing? You can take the act of worrying, right? And say, oh, you know what? I'm already visualizing. I'm just visualizing the crappy stuff. I want to visualize the good stuff. That's all you got to do. Just flip the switch, right? And you just keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it until it just becomes second nature to you. You start manifesting positive things. Like I said, I'm loving this book, Self-Sabotage No More. You can get that on Amazon, or you can just go to her site, selfsabotagenomore.com, and get that book. It's an easy read. It's like 100 pages or something. It's a very easy read. So hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Isn't this interesting? How you can use worrying into your advantage? I think that's really interesting. I'd love to get some feedback from you. Drop it in the comments below. Let this feed grow. I appreciate you guys. And if you feel like this was worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love. Share it on your wall. Tag a couple people. You feel me? And until tomorrow, when we do it all over again. Much love.